This is Aaron with Scalability, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your email connected to Scalability and then set up your dedicated domain so that you get the best deliverability and you end up in less spam mail and less junk boxes. So once you're into Scalability, this is your demo account. Click on Settings in the bottom left corner, and then here we're going to scroll down till you see Email Services. And when we click on email services, you're going to see here, first thing it's going to do is kind of give you a little education on creating a dedicated domain. We use Lead Connector inside of Scalability. So you still have to get your company email from wherever you get it. If you've gotten it from GoDaddy or Wix or Workspace or whatever, that's where you will go to purchase your info at fastscalability.com. I would buy my domain from GoDaddy, which would be fastscalability.com. I buy that from GoDaddy. Then I point that to Scalability. Then I recommend going to workspace.google.com to get your professional email, like support@fastscalability.com. Once you have that company email address, it's support or your name or info, whatever, at your domain name. You want to make that work inside of Scalability so that you don't have to go log into your email all the time and you can do it all from inside of here. So we use Lead Connector, which allows you to take your professional email from Workspace, like I just mentioned, and make it work inside of here. Now, if you are using an external SMTP service like SendGrid or Mailgun or something different of your own, then you're going to click up here on Reply and Forwarding, or if you're using a Gmail as well. So if you're going to use a free Gmail account that's just your account and that's what you're using, you don't have a professional email, you want to click on Reply and Forwarding and then type that email address in here. So if it's support, let's say Scalability support@gmail.com, and that's what I'm using, then I'm going to put it right there and click Enter, and then I'll hit Save, and it's going to save that right there. It'll show up in the top right just like that. Right below it for the reply address, I would do the same. And then here, I would save it here. Now, if you're using Gmail or, like I said, an external SMTP server like SendGrid or Mailgun or something, you want to do this, and then you're ready to go. I would suggest doing everything inside of Scalability. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of it here. And if you're using Lead Connector inside of Scalability, we're simply going to go to the SMTP right here, and Lead Connector is already selected. Then we're going to click Dedicated Domain and IP. Now here, we're going to add a domain. And really, this subdomain right here is what we need to put in next. And this can be anything you want, your domain. So this particular domain that I'm using is scalabilitysupport.com, right? So here I would put MG or M, I like MG, mg.scalabilitysupport.com. And this is essentially where my email is going to come from, okay? So I own this scalabilitysupport.com domain and GoDaddy, right? So GoDaddy hosts the actual domain, scalabilitysupport.com. Then I have workspace.google.com. I got a professional email address, support@scalabilitysupport.com. Here I'm creating this subdomain, and then when I click add and verify, it's going to create DNS records where I can add those DNS records to GoDaddy, and it will make my email address work inside of Scalability, and it will give me a reputation online to where it says this is a valid domain with GoDaddy, and this is a valid professional email address with a company that's doing legitimate business, and it gives me a better reputation online so that I have better deliverability. When you use like a free Gmail account or something that's not verified, there is a reputation on the internet. That's why you end up in spam boxes or junk boxes, things like that. So when we're doing the dedicated domain, what we're doing is we're telling the World Wide Web that we're legitimate and that we're actually doing business and that this is a good email address and a good website, and this is where we want to do our business is from inside of Scalability. So here you can click it's going to automatically search and see if it can add these records. Now I'm going to put add record manually because I'm not actually going to add them. I'm just going to show you how it works. So when you click continue here, it's going to search and see if it can put them on there for you automatically. So just try that first. But I'm going to go ahead and click add record manually. And what it does is it creates the records that need to be added to my DNS records. So in each one of these, I'm going to go to GoDaddy and I'm going to find my domain and I'm going to find the DNS records and I'm going to click on DNS and then see here, you'll see scalabilitysupport.com. Right underneath it, you see DNS records. And then here we've got add new record. Wherever you bought your domain is where you're going to do this for your DNS. So if you got it at Namecheap, Pork Bun, SiteGround, doesn't matter. You're going to go in there and find wherever your DNS records are, and then you're going to click add new record. And now we're just going to go back and forth from Scalability, and you're going to copy the host name, copy the value, and you're going to make a text record. So I would copy this. I would look to see I'm going to make a text record. I'm going to go back to GoDaddy, and here I'm going to add a new record, click TXT. I'm going to paste that name that I just copied from here, and then I'm going to grab the value. I'm going to copy that value, go back to the DNS, and I'm going to put the value right here. I can leave this at half an hour and click save. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to do this because I already have this set up somewhere, but this is how it's working, right? You're bringing it over and you're going to add this, and it's going to say that it actually went through and that it's verified. Okay, then you're going to do it with the next one. You're going to come down, you're going to create another TXT record in GoDaddy or wherever. Then you're going to create a domain or a CNAME, and you're going to copy this, copy that. Create an MX, copy. You get the idea. It's continuing to go over and over. Then you're going to click verify records. When you click verify records, some of them may take, depending on your host, like GoDaddy or Namecheap or whatever you used, some of them may take 24 hours, 48 hours, 2 hours. Some of them may verify immediately. But once you have these copied and pasted into your DNS records, you're just going to click verify records, and they're going to turn green and show you that they're verified. Once they're all verified, then that's going to be the best deliverability due to the reputation that we'll be building online through your name server and everything else. So that's going to help you not go to junk mail, not go to spam mail as often. And then as you build your reputation with each one of the people you're emailing, it will continue to give you better deliverability because your reputation online and with the people in your actual contact list that you're sending stuff to, the back and forth that you'll have with them, all of it will actually improve your reputation so that your deliverability just gets better and better. As always, there's a help video here in the bottom left. And then if your records don't immediately verify, like if you click verify records and they don't verify, or some of them do, some of them don't, just click it again. And then just click it again. Just keep clicking it a few times. And a lot of times they'll come through and they'll verify kind of one at a time. If they don't verify immediately, give it a few hours, come back in here, click verify records, and the rest of them should trigger and work for you. If not, feel free to jump into our live chat, this bubble in the top right corner. You click on that, click live chat, and then here you'll be able to start a ticket with one of our support staff, and they'll be able to help walk you through that as well. That way, you're not just left trying to figure it out. That's all you need to know on these for now. Good luck with it all. Feel free to put your comments and questions in the comments below this video so that we can continue to make them better for you. We'll see you on the next one.